The media plays a pivotal role in shaping narratives surrounding elections, significantly influencing public perception. This dynamic creates two distinct realities that voters must navigate when forming opinions about candidates. Historical parallels between Trump's rallies and those of fascist leaders raise concerns about the rise of extremism. Comparisons to rallies from 1939 reveal the potential dangers associated with divisive rhetoric. Kamala Harris encounters substantial challenges in her campaign, facing criticism regarding her strategy and messaging. Bill Clinton's advice underscores the necessity for authentic engagement with the concerns of voters. The significance of low-propensity voters becomes evident, as they possess the power to sway the election outcome. Engaging these voters is imperative for both political parties. Trump's recent press conference centers on inflation and border security, highlighting these issues as paramount for American voters. His focus on such topics may help garner additional support. The potential for a Republican sweep in the upcoming elections garners attention, with Pennsylvania emerging as a crucial battleground. Historical context illustrates just how closely contested these races can be. The necessity of having a competent team in leadership positions is emphasized, as this can greatly influence governance and decision-making. Effective change in the country hinges on this aspect. As we approach the election, key states like Pennsylvania and Georgia are highlighted for their potential significance in favoring Trump. The outcomes in these states are essential for determining the overall election results. Concerns about the narrative spun by the media around Trump include allegations of misinformation, reflecting broader issues of trust in media outlets throughout election cycles. Comedic failures in political environments can alienate audiences. An example of a comedian at a political rally illustrates how humor can sometimes miss the intended mark entirely. The context of humor is critical. A roast setting vastly differs from a political rally. Expectations surrounding humor can significantly shape audience reactions and acceptance. There is a pressing need for political figures to confront offensive humor. Leaders should acknowledge and respond to inappropriate remarks to preserve audience trust. Discussions about women's rights are increasingly overshadowed by debates on gender ideology, particularly concerning transgender athletes in women's sports. This shift raises concerns about fairness and equality. Concerns also arise regarding transgender surgeries for inmates and the implications for taxpayer funding. This topic reflects broader societal debates surrounding gender identity and rights. Economic issues are paramount for many voters, emphasizing the need for policies that directly address the material conditions faced by the working class. This encompasses a strong focus on jobs and immigration. Clarity on economic issues is vital for candidates to effectively address voter concerns and differentiate their plans from opponents like Trump, who advocates a clear deregulation strategy. The speaker underscores the importance of Kamala Harris articulating her plans to counter Trump's perceived advantages, especially considering her current role as vice president and her previous Senate actions. The conversation extends to the broader implications of corporate corruption affecting various sectors, suggesting that addressing these issues is crucial for building a healthier economy for all citizens. The absence of clear policy proposals from Kamala Harris has fostered frustration among voters yearning for actionable plans to tackle economic issues, particularly in today's political climate. Despite the prevalent negative perception of Donald Trump, many voters consider him due to their dissatisfaction with the current administration's performance, indicating a complex dynamic in voter decision-making. The rising support for Trump among young black men challenges the prevailing narrative of him as solely a racist candidate, with economic concerns proving to be a significant factor in their voting decisions. Criticism of aggressive political rhetoric often alienates potential allies, hindering constructive dialogue on pressing social issues. A more compassionate approach could help unite diverse demographics. Historical injustices like redlining and blockbusting remain pertinent, and acknowledging these realities is essential for combating racism. Engaging in open conversations about race can foster understanding and collaboration. Lastly, the impact of personal experiences on political views stands out, especially among young men. This connection emphasizes the vital role of empathy in political discussions.